In a previous video, I shared the story of how my grandparents made it through the Great Depression. They got by with resilience, grit, and a whole lot of penny pinching. As we talk about preparing for potential economic shifts today, those warnings of speeding towards a recession, it makes me think, what if people during my grandparents' time had been given clear, actionable strategies to save and prepare before the storm hit? The truth is, they didn't get a warning. They did not see it coming, and they didn't have a chance to prepare. But we have that opportunity now. We have the chance to learn from history, to understand the subtle drains on our finances, like those hidden electricity costs, and build a stronger financial foundation. This isn't about fear, it's about being ready for whatever's coming and knowing how to protect what you've worked so hard for. In this episode of Speeding Towards a Recession, I'm going to show you real world, no fluff ways to lower your electric bill starting today. Be sure to stay till the end to hear a myth buster regarding saving electrical cost. Time of use electricity rates, also known as TOW. Did you know electricity in many parts of the United States can double or even triple depending on what time of day you use it? This means when you use power hungry appliances like your air conditioner, dryer, or dishwasher matters a lot. Some even charge extra based on your biggest electricity spike during the month, called a peak demand charge. To save, run big appliances late at night or early in the morning, usually between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. Check with your local power company for the exact hours, as they can vary per power company. As more smart meters are installed, this trend will expand to other power companies. Shifting your usage could mean serious savings. Peak demand charges, in particular, can be surprisingly high and catch people off guard. If you're serious about saving money, hit that subscribe button right now while you're thinking about it, because we've got even more money saving hacks coming up. Let's start with the basics. Check your attic and walls for insulation. Even new homes can be short on it. Builders often skip where they can, and insulation is an easy place for them to cut costs. If you can only afford a little, start with the attic. It makes the biggest difference. Seal gaps around doors and windows with weather stripping. Every tiny crack is like having your dollars drift away in the wind. This summer, I covered my sun facing windows with foam board insulation. Yes, it made the rooms darker, but my air conditioners run half as often. In winter, I will move that foam board to the shady side and let the sun help heat the house. And here's another trick I use to save money: bubble wrap on the windows. Big bubble wrap lets in light but blocks heat, and it helped me cut my electric bill by 17% in my last home, a well insulated house with nearly all new windows. Bubble wrap has gone up in price, so snag deals when you can and reuse it or save it from packaging. I chose to maximize my savings this year with the foam board insulation, as it will be better than the bubble wrap. I used to run one big window air unit. I really wasn't thinking of the cost of use at the time. It was on sale and I was in dire need of an air conditioner. So this year I purchased two smaller energy efficient ones, and I run only one at a time unless it's brutally hot. My house stays cool, and I'm excited to see what the next bill looks like. If you're firing up the oven, bake several things at once and freeze the extras. I store mine in microwave safe trays and reheat as needed. Yes, I said microwave. It uses less power and it doesn't heat the house like an oven does. It's perfect in the summer. I switched to a tankless water heater. It heats only when I need it, saves space, and it lowered my electric use. Still have a tank? Wrap it in an insulating blanket and consider a timer. Why pay to heat water you're not using? Use smart power strips and unplug devices you're not using. Switch all bulbs to LEDs. They last longer and they use far less power. Turn off TVs, laptops, and lights when not in use. Wash full laundry loads with cold water. Clean the lint trap and change your furnace filter regularly. Air dry dishes and use the eco cycle on appliances. Got a smart meter? Use it. It can show you which appliances are hogging energy. For example, old refrigerators can cost you approximately $100 to $200 a year extra if they're inefficient. When replacing appliances, look for the Energy Star label. Efficiency pays for itself, especially now. Solar panels are a big investment, but they can eventually pay off and help during outages. Also, look into smart thermostats and smart plugs that shift your usage to off peak hours automatically. This is not about trends, it's about strategy. But first, before the myth busting, if you're serious about taking control of your money and want more practical real life tips, then hit that subscribe button. In upcoming videos, we're diving into everything from maximizing your grocery savings to cutting down your water bill. So make sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single valuable dollar saved. And now for the myth buster. You might have heard this one from your parents. It uses more energy to turn lights off and on, so just leave them on. I know I told my child that a few times, but it's no longer true. Today's LEDs and CFLs don't surge when you flip the switch. So turn them off, even for a minute. Every bit counts. Coming soon in this series of Speeding Towards a Recession. Money saving hacks for saving on groceries, saving on household items, and more. We don't know how long a recession will last and if it will take a sharper turn downward into a second Great Depression. So I'll hold on to every dollar and be recession ready with the Hocking Hills Granny. And if you want to check out the video about my grandparents surviving the Great Depression, click on the link above. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's not about having it all, it's about making what you have work harder for you.